Welcome back. Today we are diving into the world of lower body routines. I felt like it was time to create an even better leg day routine. My last video did pretty well, but I felt like I should do another one, kind of make this one greater. Think of your leg day routine as the secret sauce to elevating your strength and also power. It's not just about doing any leg workout, it's about creating a well-rounded routine that targets various muscle groups. So in the next few minutes, we'll explore why this comprehensive approach is crucial for achieving that superhuman status, right? Because we're trying to be superhuman in our 30s. So before we dive in, let's not forget the importance of warming up and proper technique. Let's make our leg day routine not just effective, but also safe. So buckle up, because by the end of this video, you'll be armed with the knowledge to sculpt those legs and embrace the superhuman within you. So before we can crush those plyometric workouts, we have to dive into our warm-up routine. It's not just a ritual, it's like the secret sauce that kicks off the whole leg day. Warming up is about raising the heart rate and also getting that blood pumping. And why is that? Because the blood flows bring in that good stuff, like your oxygen and also nutrients. It's also like giving your muscles a wake-up call, telling them, hey, let's get ready to work out. So when your muscles get that boost, they come alive. It's like upgrading your engine before a race. But here's the part, you want to have flexibility. So warming up your muscles are like a cozy, well-stretched rubber band. They're ready to move, bend, and handle whatever leg day we throw at it. A proper warm-up is reducing the risk of strains and also improving the elasticity of your muscles and also your connective tissue. I think through my fitness journey, I wouldn't have made it this far if it wasn't for a proper warm-up routine to set me up for great workouts.
If I come up and I fall off, that's on me. That's on me. If I come up and I fall off, that's on me. That's on me. If I come up and I fall off, that's on me.
So I recently decided to change up my leg day routine. Before, I was doing very much plyometric based workouts, but I felt like it just wasn't hitting the way I wanted it to. And I think I was in that routine for about 2 weeks until I figured out yesterday, like, this is not what I'm trying to do. So I scratched all that footage and we started over this morning. So today when I went to the gym, I decided to make a whole new routine that made more sense to me, because I wanted to put my plyometric workouts in the beginning of my workout and then my compound movements and then the rest of like for my lower body.
If I fold, not sell out, that's weak. I know that's weak. That's why I take my time. Before I make my mind up. And I do this like 7 days out of the week.
Now, because this is a superhuman plyometric based leg day routine, I'm starting off with my plyometric workouts before my compound movements in my workout routine, specifically because we are getting superhuman, right? And this can be beneficial when it comes to warm-ups and also activation. So plyometrics involve rapid and explosive movements, good for effective muscle warm-ups. It's almost like you're priming your muscles for the heavier lifts later in the program. Also, you're going to experience less fatiguing than having the compound movements before the plyometric workouts, which allow you to target specific muscle groups without inducing fatiguing early on. And you'll also have more energy for the rest of your workout.
Don't last that long, cause I promise you can't take it with you when you gone. That's why I come up and I fall off, that's on me. If I fold, not sell out, that's weak.
So here I'm doing 3 sets of 5 jumping off the box, and then I'm going to rest for about 30 seconds to a minute in between each set. I really love starting off with this warm up in every leg day routine. Within my plyometric like segment, I want to do at least 1 plyometric workout in the beginning of my workout routine, with 2 workouts with the jump off the box and then also with the weighted jumps. Now before, I had the weighted jumps after my back squat, so I would do jumping off the box, back squats, and then my weighted jumps. But then I felt like, you know what, that was too much energy like after my heavy back squats, so I actually switched to 2. So that's what I mean when I say I kind of like ripped my whole leg day routine apart. And it feels a lot better doing this right after my jump off the box. And I'm doing 3 sets of 8, 12, depending on how I feel. I think here I started off with 3 sets of 8 with 10-pound dumbbells on my sides. Now, and I'm also taking a rest for about 30 seconds to a minute in between each set. And here I'm trying to build more power and also more strength.
Take my time before I make my mind up. And I do this like 7 days out of the week. And I grind so hard I don't get much sleep. I had to earn my stripes, so I don't have to work no 9 to 5.
Now I'm getting back into my back squats. Your girl's been sick, had food poisoning. I don't know what was happening, but I felt like it was best to start a little lighter just to work on the foundation, right? Work on my form, make sure I'm getting a deep squat. That's the type of squat I prefer to do. So I'm doing 3 sets of 5. When I first started like my plyometric journey, I was doing 3 sets of 10. But I just feel like I want to work on my form, and also I want to work toward lifting heavier. So I'm going to do smaller sets, and I'm going to rest a little bit longer. So I'm going to rest for about 1 to 2 minutes in between each set. And here you can see that I'm really focused on creating a strong squat. So I'm kind of sucking in the air, making my stomach big, hold that breath as I go down, and as I come back up, let it go to create a strong, nice squat. Don't slip on the trip. Don't slip on the trail.
Tempo, tempo, can you keep up with my tempo? Tempo, yeah, blowing up, C4. I just hit the Mike Jackson on my tiptoes. Oh yeah, I know we go wherever that wind blows, the endo.
The reason why we work on our mobility in the beginning and also the end of our leg day routine, because we want to create a good squat. And I think this is what elevates my back squats, and also I think this is what helps me reach new goals and new PRs within my workout program, especially during my like squat cycle. I did a lot of mobility work to strengthen my legs, to make them more flexible, to create a deeper squat, because that's the type of squat I prefer. Here's another angle of my 3 sets of 5. I really just love doing back squats. I feel like that's a staple within a leg day routine, and as I get heavier, it's just gonna be wild.
They can't predict my moves. I'm way too smooth, I just caught a groove, This right here, that Charizard, the fire in the booth, Had to go right back to it, If you ain't talking about money, please save your breath, don't bring it up to me, I pull up in that stunt like a 007 James Bond type movie, Hey, don't slip on the trip. No, 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 no. Don't slip on the trail. Don't slip on the, don't slip on the, don't slip on the, don't slip on the trail. Don't slip on the trail. Tempo, tempo. You keep up with my tempo, tempo.
So this is something else I decided to switch up. We're gonna do some like hamstring curls, I guess that's what you would call it, and I'm gonna use these gliding slides to do it. Now, if you're trying to create a strong physique, that hourglass figure, make sure you work on your hamstrings and also quads. This hamstring workout my brother gave me, because at first I was doing the abductor machine, but it just wasn't hitting the way we wanted to, right? So he introduced me to these guiding slides. And when I tell you, you want your hamstring to burn, this is going to do the trick. Here, I'm going to be doing 4 sets of 5. Really going to target those hamstrings and help them grow. I did this during my squat cycle as well, and my legs were crazy and they burn. A leg day routine, but I also love ending a leg day routine. I think my last workout is where I kind of take it very lightly and easy and just take a little bit more time to rest in between my sets, but also really work on my form and just kind of like congratulate myself for coming to the gym that early in the morning to tackle a leg day. I'm gonna be honest, starting a leg day on a Monday is, you are a certain type of person, and we're doing it. So I'm doing that here, getting ready for my second set. Don't slip on the gym. Don't slip on the drill.
Tempo, tempo, can you keep up with my tempo? Tempo, yeah, blowing up, C4. I just hit the Mike Jackson on my tiptoes. Oh yeah, I know we go wherever that wind blows. The endo.
Don't slip on the drill. Don't slip on the, don't slip on the, don't slip on the, don't slip on the drill. Don't slip on the drill.
High key, I know. I send all of my rap foes like they my tadpoles. Yeah.
Blowing up, C4.
I just had to go crack now on my Depot. Yeah, that Draco bustin' like free throws. I do not miss no shots, I got the cheat code. That's why I never lose. They can't predict my moves. I'm way too smooth, I just caught a groove. This right here, that Charizard, the fire in the booth, had to go right back to it, If you ain't talking about money, please save your breath, don't bring it up to me, I pull up in that stunt like a 007 James Bond type movie, Hey, don't slip on the trip. No.
Don't slip on the trip. Don't slip on the, don't slip on the, don't slip on the, don't slip on the trip. Don't slip on the trip.
Tempo, you keep up with my tempo.
Don't slip on the trip. Don't slip on the drill.
Tempo, can you keep up with my tempo? Yeah, blowing up, C4. I just hit the Mike Jackson on my tiptoes. Oh yeah, I know we go wherever that wind blows. The endo.
Don't slip on the drill. Don't slip on the, don't slip on the, don't slip on the, don't slip on the drill. Don't slip on the drill.
High key, I know. I send all of my rap foes like they my tadpoles. Yeah.
Blowing up, C4.
I just had to go crack now on my Depot. Yeah, that Draco bustin' like free throws. I do not miss no shots, I got the cheat code. That's why I never lose. They can't predict my moves. I'm way too smooth, I just caught a groove. This right here, that Charizard, the fire in the booth, had to go right back to it, If you ain't talking about money, please save your breath, don't bring it up to me, I pull up in that stunt like a 007 James Bond type movie, Hey, don't slip on the trip. No.
Don't slip on the trip. Don't slip on the, don't slip on the, don't slip on the, don't slip on the trip. Don't slip on the trip.
Tempo, you keep up with my tempo.
As I get a little older, I realize life is perspective, and my perspective may differ from yours. I want to say thank you to everyone that's been down with me. All my fans, all my beautiful fans.